day, you'll notice that the front of your hips right here, the hip flexors are shortened. And so the best thing that we can do to stretch those out is to stand. So we're gonna start by standing up out of your chair. And I want you to come to the back of your chairs. We're gonna turn the chair or just stand behind the chair. And you wanna make sure you're standing close to the chair. And we're gonna take one leg and we're gonna take a big step back. But what I want you to do is to stay on your toes. So keep your heel lifted and start gentle. You may want to start right here if you feel the stretch. Stop right here. If you want to go a little further, walk those toes back. The further you go into that hip extension, the more you're going to feel the stretch in your hip flexor. Make sure that you're facing forward. Now you can stay right here and just open up that hip. Focus on the breathing. You can press the hips forward. Another option, if you want to take it a little bit deeper, is to slide the toes back a little further, bend that back knee slightly, take the same arm and reach it up towards the ceiling. So we're lengthening from the top of the hip, through the torso, through the arm. I want you to think about reaching up towards the ceiling. So really actively reach up with those fingers. A slight extension of the spine is okay. Deep breath, and exhale. So our options are to keep our hands on the chair, focusing on the hip. Another option, reaching up with those hands. Let's stay here for 2 more deep breaths. Good, and one more time. Deep breath in and out. Lower that hand down, lift those hips, and let's step that back leg. All right, for the sake of the camera, I'm gonna turn the chair, but you can stay right where you are. We're just gonna take the other leg and take a big step back. Remember, we're gonna stay on our toes. So if you wanna walk those toes back a little further, you wanna extend that leg back until you start to feel the stretch in the front of those hips. Make sure your body is facing forward. Option 1, stay right here, gently press those hips forward, pushing our weight forward. Another option is to take that same arm and reach it up towards the ceiling. Just make sure that you're actively lifting up through the torso, through the fingers, and you're reaching up towards the ceiling. Deep breath. The further you slide that leg back, the more you're going to feel that stretch in the front of those hips. Deep breath in and out. So our options are hands on the chair, our head is looking forward. Other option is to lift that arm, gently look up towards the ceiling, and reach. One more deep breath. And lower that hand down, lift those hips, and step in. But just remember, to open up those hips, the best thing you can do is take those frequent breaks and step up out of the chair and stand for a little bit. Thank you.